The commercial fencing industry relies on a profitable cycle of decay. They sell wooden panels that are guaranteed to rot within 15 years, ensuring you'll eventually return to the hardware store for a full replacement. Looking for a permanent alternative, many homeowners turn to bamboo. But instant privacy often becomes a nightmare. Those aggressive runners spread horizontally underground, eventually rupturing concrete foundations and invading your neighbor's yard. Because it is nearly impossible to contain, bamboo has become a leading cause of property disputes and lawsuits. The money you save on fencing is often lost to structural repairs and professional removal fees. Pioneer farmers solved this problem centuries ago. They defined their property boundaries with living fences that cost nothing but time, barriers that are still standing long after the original homesteads vanished. You can still plant these same non-invasive, fast-growing barriers today. They are perfectly legal and offer a permanent solution that grows stronger with age. Effective privacy screening relies on matching a plant's specific growth habits to the constraints of your particular property. Every living fence involves a growth trade-off. Plants that reach the sky at record speeds usually sacrifice their winter foliage or develop sharp physical defenses to survive. To help you avoid the bamboo trap, we have selected 5 definitive living fences that solve distinct property problems. We evaluate each plant based on 4 metrics: actual growth speed, their winter coverage, foundation and neighbor safety, and the maintenance effort. This chart maps these traits into a clear matrix, showing which plant fits your specific property needs. In the top left quadrant, we find the fastest growers. These species prioritize vertical height above all else, though they drop their leaves in the fall. The verified world record holder for growth speed is the Empress tree. Under ideal conditions, this tree can grow 10 to 15 feet in a single season. It provides a massive green canopy faster than any other woody plant on Earth. However, that growth comes with a catch. Some states regulate the Empress tree as an invasive species because it can outcompete native forests. Planting one requires you to manage seed spread to protect the local environment. For a faster, lower-risk alternative, the hybrid poplar is a more practical choice. It reliably produces 5 to 8 feet of growth per year. Crucially, its root system is fibrous and stays exactly where you plant it, ensuring your foundation remains safe. The hybrid poplar is the safest route to immediate summer privacy, provided you can accept a bare property line during the winter months. For year-round screening, we move to the bottom right quadrant. These plants invest their energy into maintaining dense foliage through the winter, rather than explosive upward growth. The standard solution for 12-month visual privacy is the Thuja Green Giant. It survives in climates ranging from the cold of Zone 5 to the heat of Zone 9. It is naturally resistant to deer and most common diseases that kill other evergreens. The growth is more measured, about 3 to 5 feet per year. This requires some initial patience and very precise spacing to prevent the trees from overcrowding each other as they mature. The Thuja Green Giant is the best choice for suburban yards, where guaranteed year-round opacity is more important than instant height. Our final category includes plants that act as more than just visual screens. These are impenetrable physical barriers that provide additional utility to the land. Frontier farmers grew Osage orange into dense, thorny hedges to contain livestock. The wood is so resistant to rot that fence posts cut from it can last 100 years. Demand for this living fence was so high that it outpaced the supply of saplings. This shortage directly led to the invention of barbed wire, which was designed to copy the plant's thorns. While those thorns make Osage orange a perfect security barrier for rural perimeters, they are a significant liability for small suburban yards with pets or children. The black locust offers similar physical security, but adds a unique soil-building benefit. This tree pulls nitrogen from the air and stores it in the soil. Your privacy fence actually fertilizes the ground, helping nearby garden plants thrive without extra chemicals. Osage orange and black locust are the ultimate tools for property owners who want a boundary that improves the soil or replaces steel, as long as you have the space to manage their physical defenses. Since a universal miracle plant doesn't exist, success depends on choosing the specific trade-off that matches your property's needs. For year-round suburban screening, the path leads to Thuja Green Giant. To block a view by next summer despite losing winter leaves, hybrid poplar is most efficient. And for rural land prioritizing livestock containment, security, or soil health, choose Osage orange or black locust. This approach allows you to achieve your privacy goals while avoiding the legal disputes and structural damage that come with the bamboo trap. Wooden panels and trendy nursery pitches are temporary expenses that eventually fail. These living boundaries have been proven over centuries. Identify which of these plants fits your property matrix, order their rootstock this winter, and plant in the early spring. A correctly chosen living fence is the only property boundary that grows stronger, taller, and more valuable every year, requiring only time, not a hardware store.